I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In this video, we have 4 questions based on arc and central angles. Diagram along with questions is given to you. Pause the video and answer. Our approach, engaging minds, help to creatively think and solve problems. You can now connect learnings to visualize solution and provide strategic solutions. Gift of education. You can join my classes by sending an email on the address given. I can be part of your success story, build strong foundation and ensure bright future. Let's now begin with the solutions.
Now let us take a question based on arcs and central angle. The question is, in the circle O, AD and CE are diameters. Find the measurement of the following. Arcs. Measurement of arc ABC, measurement of arc BCD, measurement of arc DE, and measurement of arc BAE. As far as angles are concerned, we need to find the measurement of angle AOE, measurement of angle BCE, measurement of angle ECD, and measurement of angle ADC. The diagram is given to you. You can pause the video, answer this question, and then look into my suggestions. Now let's begin with the solution. Let's find out what are the measurements of arcs. Well, the arc length is normally given with the measurement of the angle, so they are same. Here we are given that semicircle is x plus 2x, and that gives you the value of x. So we know that x plus 2x plus x is equal to 180 degrees. So we have 4x equals to 180 degrees, and that gives you the value of x as 180 degrees divided by 4, and that is equal to 45 degrees. Half is 90 and half of that is 45. Now we know the value of x is 45 degrees, and now it's easier for us to find all the angles, correct? So I think that should be sufficient enough. You can now pause the video and answer this particular question. So let's look into the solutions. We just found that the value of x is 45 degrees. So that means all these angles are, this is 90 for us now, this is 90 for us, this is 45 degrees, correct? Or let me write them outside. So that becomes the arc length of 45 degrees. This is also 45 degrees, and that is 90 degrees. Now let's answer the questions. Measurement of arc ABC. So ABC, since we have two arcs with the adjacent arcs, so these are, as you know, they are adjacent arcs. So they are adjacent arcs. You can add these sums. So it is 45 plus 90. So we can write this as 45 plus 90, which is 135. And that is how you can write the measurement of this arc, right? Now, we have to find measurement of BCD. So BCD, again, the same thing. We have to add them up, and we can add and figure out how much it is. So it is 90 plus 45 degrees, and that gives us 135 degrees. Measurement of arc DE. So when we look into arc D, let's figure out how much is the angle at the center. Now we know that vertically opposite angles are equal, and therefore this angle should be equal to that. That is 45 degrees. So the measurement of angle EOD is how much? Well, measurement of angle EOD should be equal to 180 degrees minus 45 degrees. Correct? Or it is same as the measurement of this angle. You could think like this also, and as expected, it gives you 135 degrees as your answer. So this is 135 degrees as shown here. Now measurement of arc BAE, BA and E is combination of these two 45 degrees. So that is 45 degrees plus 45 degrees, which is 90, correct? So that is how you could actually answer all these questions. Now, let us look into the angles. We have already calculated that the angle x is 45 degrees, and clearly we have 2x equals to 90 degrees. So that should help you to find all the angles. Measurement of angle AOE. So AOE means this angle. This angle is equal to x, as we know, and x is 45, so that has to be 45 degrees. So we can write this as 45 degrees. The measurement of angle BCE. So from B to C, BCE, so BC and E. So let me just join B and C here, and then we'll find the measurement of angle BCE. Now, in this particular case, if you look at it, angle BCE is this angle, correct? Now, here we have an isosceles triangle. So, since these two sides are radii, it is an isosceles triangle. So, in this particular case, we know that here we have 90 degrees. So, the other two angles, sum should be 90 degrees, right? So let us say these angles are y and y. Because they are isosceles triangle, they have to be same, right? So, y plus 2x is equal to 180 degrees. 2y equals to 180 minus 2 times 45, which is 90 degrees. We know that. And so that is 90 degrees. And therefore, y is equal to 90 degrees by 2, which is 45 degrees. So measurement of angle BCE is 45 degrees. Is that clear to you? Very typical, good example. We have to work it out. Now, let's look into the measurement of angle ECD. So ECD means I'm going to join this time the side, the vertices C and D, and we need to find this particular angle, angle ECD. Now here also we know that these two sides are equal, and since they are equal, the vertex in this case is x. Let us say this angle is z. So how do we find that? Well, we know 2z plus 45 degrees this time is 180 degrees, and therefore the value of 2z should be equals to 180 degrees minus 45 degrees. That gives us 135 degrees, and half of that is the angle C. So now we know that the angle C, let me rewrite this as angle ECD, right? Angle ECD is equal to 135 divided by 2, which is 6 and 15, 67.5 degrees. So this angle will be 67.5 degrees. Is that clear to you? Correct. Now let's look into the last part of this question, which is to find the angle ADC. So ADC is the other angle, which is also equal to Z, right? So this is equals to the measurement of angle ECD, right? So because that is an isosceles triangle, so it is same as the measurement of angle ECD. Let me write down, which is again 67.5 degrees. Is that clear to you? So, in this particular exercise, we learn how the arcs and the central angle are related. Perfect. So, let's get back to our set of questions. When we talked about these angles, there were a few examples where we had to do some construction, especially the angle which involved ADC, the last one which we did. So we have to connect these two to find these angles. Since that is an isosceles triangle, we said these are Z's, right? And since we found X, we found that these two angles, angle ECD and angle ADC, are actually same. So these two angles came out to be 180 degrees minus 45 for x. I'm redoing this, divided by 2. Okay, so that is how we figured this out. So I hope this is clear. Once again, let's look into BCE, that is the angle which is, when you connect BC and then E, you get this angle. Now, this angle is equal to the other angle, OBC. And since that is an isosceles triangle, we have this angle, let's say it's Y. In that case, we found that this angle Y should be 180 minus 2x divided by 2, right? So this was 180 minus 2x divided by 2. And since 2x is 90 degrees. 90 divided by 2 gave us this angle as 45 degrees, right? So that is slightly tricky, and I hope now it is absolutely clear. So we have answered all the questions, and I hope this concept is absolutely clear to all the students.
You may join my classes by sending an email to the address given. Feel free to write your comments, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.